This video is a basic level video for those who have confusions like how to apply primer or how to apply paint like that. So here we are going to apply primer, wood primer to this door. So I will show you the step-by-step procedure. I just repeat that it is a basic level video. So in order to do the primer, we have purchased a half-liter wood primer by Asian Paints. So the price of this is around 130. So in order to apply that, we are using a roller. This is a small type of roller. There are different rollers out there, so we are going to use with that roller. So before applying the primer, we have to just dust off, clean the surface using a cloth. We have to clear the dust and all, so that it will be clear for priming. So we need some basic things, some necessary things in order to do the procedure. This is like we are connecting the roller to the handle, and using this we can apply this. Though many of you may be thinking that this is a very simple procedure, painting, priming, everything is a simple procedure, but there are some steps involved in that. Unless we do it very carefully, it will be it will not give the required result. So along with the roller, we need a brush like this also. So this brush is in order to reach the places where the roller cannot reach. We are using turpentine to mix the primer. So some of you may be having confusion like thinner turpentine which is to be used. Here we are using turpentine in that bottle, the primer bottle. It has been written there which is to be used to dilute with the primer. So around some 80 ml for half, only 80 ml milliliter only you need to add to mix the primer, okay, so to dilute the primer. So we are going to open the bottle. It will be thicky when we open it for the first time, and we have to dilute it with some turpentine. You have to be very careful that don't add more turpentine. Some of you may be thinking that adding more turpentine or thinner will give more coverage. So in order to give the perfect mix, we are adding 2 small stones into that, a neat and clear 2 small stones to that, and we are adding this turpentine to that. Only some portion, as we frequently paint, we have some idea about how much it will be equal to around 80 milliliter. So we are adding that milliliter turpentine to that, and we are going to mix that. So in order to mix that, we have added 2 small stones to that, and we are closing the lid back and using a cloth just like this, just to cover that lid. Otherwise, when we shake it, it may leak out. So keeping a cloth like this, tight it and shake it very well using your hand. So what will happen is, in the case of primer and all, when it is in the store shelf for long time, some thicky portions will be beneath this bottle. So shaking like this using stones as we did, we can dilute it very well. Now in order to start rolling using the roller, we need a paint tray, a roller tray. So since we don't have a roller tray, what we are going to do is taking a old plate like this, and as you can see, we have used a transparent plastic cover. We have placed that plate into that transparent plastic cover so that the plate will not get messed up. And see, in order to hold it tight, we have used sellotape also like this. Hope you got the idea, because when we use a plastic cover like this, only on the plastic cover the primer will be spread, so it will not mess up the plate. That is the idea. So we are going to start it. Many people have an illusion or a wrong thinking that painting is very easy. Actually, painting is easy once we understand the various steps involved. That otherwise, it can be very boring task. So now we are opening that lid. We have shaken it very well, and we are opening the lid, and we are going to pour that required portion of the primer to the plate. And from that plate we will be applying the primer using the roller. Some of you may be having doubt, where do we use a wood primer? Actually, if we don't use a wood primer, what will happen is the paint, the original or final paint that we apply will be absorbed by the wood. So when we apply this wood primer, what will happen is it will give a rich look, as well as it will protect the layer paint coating. Wood will not absorb the paint that we are applying. The price of this half liter is around 130 rupees only. Now after pouring the required portion, just clean the lid of the brim of the tin using a brush. Otherwise, when we close that lid and if it gets hardened, you will not be able to tighten the lid. So see, now we are starting the primering. So just take like this, and you can start rolling like this. Sometimes for the first you may not get it right, because it may leak out, or such things can happen. But once you start doing that, you will understand the knack. Only take the required portion of the primer into the roller and start rolling like this. Just some portion, some area only you just rolling. Don't for the larger area, don't try to roll using a single dip. Instead, some one portion only, handy area only, you just start rolling and ensure that the primer is spread smoothly without any traces. When we apply this directly, we can see some traces, the edges of the roller, and all some traces can form. So from looking from side view, you can clear that. There are a lot of videos of this kind in this channel. So many videos are there. Just subscribe and watch as you get time. Another thing is that when you doing this applying primer, just plan to finish that half liter bottle at one go. Otherwise, cleaning this roller, it will be very difficult. So once we use that, cleaning and reusing again, it will be a little difficult. So if you plan your painting task in a way that you will finish that half liter of the primer at one go, it will be all good. Hope by watching this video you got some idea about applying this primer and all. If you have got any other doubt, feel free to comment.